everybody, it's Sanchika saying and welcome back to the channel where we think, discuss and talk beyond the marks. Okay, so today we have an extraordinary topic on which we are going to discuss, and the topic is, are we stuck in education trap or not? Okay, so before we move further in the topic, I want to request you all, please subscribe the channel, like it, because if you want videos like dollar dominance, if you want videos like are we stuck in education trap or more, then please subscribe it and let's move further. What is education trap? Okay, we are just going to discuss, and we are also going to find that are we stuck in education trap or how to get out of the education trap. Okay, these three topics we're going to discuss today. And friends, being a student, I have observed many things in our lifestyle. I have observed that by memorization, by rote learning, doesn't mean that we are actually learning the subjects and understanding it, other than just scoring in the subjects. Okay, so it's really important for us. Let's begin with this. When marks start matter a lot than learning. When marks matter a lot than learning. Many students compare themselves to the other students who are far better than them, who are getting, who are getting more marks. They start comparing themselves to them. And when they score less marks in the tests or in the exams, they feel demotivated. They feel like we can't do anything. Like, even though a student who is in 7th class or 6th class, they start comparing themselves to the other students, and they feel like they can't do anything now. Less marks, less marks and all, exams and all. There is a quote: a single piece of paper can't decide my future. But no one take it seriously. They think that marks are really important, and definitely it's not the problem of it's not the problem of mine and not your. It is the problem of our education system, which prioritize rote learning, and which was made to make an obedient clerks, not the obedient thinkers, which we are today. We are often told, we are often told that we should not ask questions. They appreciate to be silent in the class other than asking questions. You know what? Asking questions is the tool of a student to learn, like, to learn everything, to gain knowledge from everywhere. Asking question is the best way. But when you stop asking questions, then you become a part of an education trap. You become a part of education system, and I am damn sure that if you are a part of education system, where they prioritize rote learning, and when they don't teach you the application based rather than the theoretical based, when they teach you theoretical based, then definitely sometimes you get a part of the education trap where most of the people are not. Like Steve Jobs and like Einstein, like Virat Kohli, they all stopped their education system in the earlier ages, and then also they are at the big positions. Not because they stopped the education system, they were not having any talent. Friends, they were having some skills and some talents that they can't learn in the education, in the schools. I'm not saying schools are bad, I'm not saying education is bad, but treat education as a tool. Treat education as a tool that make you to gain knowledge, not to drain it. So let's find out that we are a part of that education trap or not. I have some questions for you that you can answer, that you can get, if that you can try to get answer from your own self, that you are a part of education trap or not. The questions are like, the first sign. If you find this first sign in your own self, then you are a part of education system. The first sign: you study only for exams. When you start studying only for exams, ask honestly yourself, do you study only when the exams are near? Do you forget most of the things after exams? And do you ask yourself before exams that is this important for exam? If you have these three signs, or if you answer these three questions in yes, then you are a part of education system, and marks starting matter more than your knowledge and learning. Then for you, exams matter a lot. The second sign is marks decide your self-worth. When marks start deciding your self-worth, then you are a part of an education trap. First question: do you feel confident when your marks are high? Because this happens with most of the toppers. Do you feel confident when your marks are high? And do you feel guilty? Do you feel shamed when your marks are low and you score less marks in your tests or exams? Because it happens with most of us, even with me also. Hmm? Do you fear of disappointing your parents, teachers, when you score less marks in your tests or exams? When you disappoint yourself more than learning, then you are a part of it. When marks control your self confidence, when marks start controlling your self worth, then you are a part of education trap. Hmm? The third sign, which is you afraid to make mistakes. Making mistakes is the best part of the school time. If you're making mistake in the school time, that is wow good, my friends, wow good. Basically, when you are studying, when you are learning and you are making mistakes, that is wonderful. First question: do you avoid answering in the class because you think that your answers can be wrong? Do you fear of failures? Do you fear of getting wrong answers even your teacher asks you and you know the right one? Do you prefer silence other than asking in your class? If yes, then congratulations, you're a part of the education trap. You know, if you are depending on teachers and books only for the knowledge, for gaining knowledge, then somewhere you are a part of education trap, because you need to get the knowledge by your own self other than depending on someone else, because you are the one who need to decide by your own self that you what you want to learn, not the books which they are telling you, which only they are teaching you. You should be the one who gain knowledge by their own self. Okay, for getting out of trap, you need to think beyond the marks. It's not our problem that we are in the education trap, but it's our problem that we are not getting out of that problem. We should get out of the problem because we know now what is our problems and what we are facing. How to get out of the trap? Last topic: how to get out of the trap. Okay, learn something beyond the marks, beyond the books, beyond the things which they are teaching in the school. Learn something new, like the skill of teaching. Learn something, the skill like teaching, skill of speaking, skill of communication, skill of overconfidence. Like if you learn something new, then definitely you are breaking the trap and you're getting out of the trap. Learn something new. Okay, like read articles. You can read articles, you can develop skills, you can develop the skill of asking questions, you can get the knowledge about more things around you, and there are many things. Listen, remember, in the world, no human is perfect. No one is perfect. In this, you can take out of any of the example. Like if we take an example of our teachers, if we take an example of big people like Elon Musk, if we take an example of big presidents, so everyone is not perfect in everything. Try to be in one only. Try to be perfect in only one subject, in only one skill, and be the one who can't break you. Like try to be perfect in only one subject or only one skill, because no human is perfect in everything. It makes sense. So in the last, I want to ask you a last question, that is, what is the next thing you are going to do beyond the marks? What is the next thing what you are going to do beyond the books? What is the next thing which you are going to learn? And best of luck for your new skill. I know it is going to be fabulous. Thank you all. This was Anshika. Don't forget to like, subscribe this channel. This kind of videos are going to come on this channel. Thank you, friends. Take care.